at the Culver City Stairs. I'm going to do a push-up session, non-stop push-ups for an hour. See how many we can do. Last time that I did this, I did about 1,400, a little bit more than 1,400 push-ups in one session. I think it was 1,458. So this time, we're gonna see. I'm gonna set my timer here. So I'm gonna have a timer for about an hour. I'm gonna probably do sets of 10, 15, we'll see how it goes. I have a little counter to help me keep track, so every 10 that I do, you'll see me just sort of click that, because it's impossible to count in your head to 1,000. So I think one of three things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna give up halfway, I'm gonna do like 500 push-ups and I'm gonna say, screw this. Two is hopefully I hit a number like I did last time, around 1,400 push-ups in an hour, or maybe I hit the hour and I keep on going. So we'll see how it goes. This is my setup. I have a little tripod there recording it, so I'll make a time-lapse video. A little coconut water, timer. I'm not going to be playing music today. I'm just going to have the stream going, see how it goes. Hopefully I get to sort of chat with people. Again, I'm just doing non-stop push-ups for about an hour. So my self-imposed rules are that I can't take a rest, I can't put my knees down, and I can't sort of hike up my hips. I can't go into like a downward dog situation. All right, so here we go. So again, this is my little counter that I'm using to keep track. So right now I have 60 push-ups. We're a minute 23 in. I should probably turn this around for you guys. Hey, what's up? Hello. Thanks for joining. Thanks for keeping me company. The last time that I did this, I did it in a corner of a gym, and it was kind of boring, to be honest. So I appreciate the company. You know, this always happens to me when I start one of these endurance challenges. About 5 minutes in, my body starts hurting. My mind is telling me, Rich, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Go do something productive. So it's in these moments I have to have that inner conversation that says, shut up, voice, you're doing this. And now we're going live. I don't know what happened there. Batajes. What's going on, Batajes? So my IG live got interrupted. I think it's because I was in low battery mode. So I think we're back, we're live. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing a push-up session. Well, it's kind of like an endurance push-up session. The idea is that I'm gonna do as many push-ups as I can in an hour. And the idea is that I'm taking no breaks. What that means is I can't come down on my knees, I can't my hips up. It's a party up here today. You're lucky now. Goes both ways, brother. Speaking of brother, Carlos was in here earlier today. So we got a worldwide event. Puerto Rico, Argentina. All right, so I don't know what the time says here. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. We're at 170 push-ups. So what I was saying earlier is that I'm gonna try to do as many push-ups as I can in an hour. No breaks. The idea behind no breaks is that I can't come down to my knees and I can't go into a downward dog. The last time I did this, I did about 1,400. So I think one of three things is gonna happen. Either I'm gonna give up halfway through at around 500, we're gonna finish the full hour, or maybe once the hour hits, I'll change it from how many I can do in an hour to just how many I can do forever. No time limits. So why am I going live? People want receipts. People think that I edit my stuff. Because I do time-lapse videos. Yeah, there's no Photoshop here. Yeah, it's probably because you went partying last night. That's why you're saying insanity, my body hurts just sitting here on the couch watching. Yeah, because people don't know you're a famous DJ and you party a lot. Probably have 2 hours of sleep. Am I right? So every 10 that I do, I click my little clicker there. That way I don't really have to count. So we're at 210. Don't party, but also didn't sleep. Alright, I was right on one of the counts. Oh, there's a really famous Argentina influencer, Hero. I forget his exact name, but this guy Hero, he has a challenge where he's doing pull-ups. He does one extra pull-up. You call them dominadas, right? He does one extra pull-up. Hold on, let me just set a 10 here. So Hero, man, this guy's a beast. He goes on the bar, he doesn't let go until he finishes his count. Right now he's at like 250, so he does 250 straight pull-ups. But just sort of like me doing the push-ups, he sort of rests, but he's hanging the entire time. And that guy's, he's gonna try to get to 366 pull-ups. The guy's amazing, you guys should look at his account. It's G-E-R-O, Geronimo. I don't know his handle. Maybe I'll comment it once we're done with the live. $230. Oh yeah, no, that guy is insane. He's a freaking animal. Look him up, follow him. He deserves every follow that he gets. Yeah, the guy's so confident in his pull-up abilities that he's doing pull-ups off the side of bridges with crocodiles underneath him. He's doing pull-ups on these hot air balloons. I think he's harnessed in, so he's not a complete idiot. He's not taking unnecessary risks, but he's very confident in his abilities. I love that. $240. It's crazy. So we have people from Puerto Rico, Argentina. You guys are awesome. And Long Beach Aquarium. Hi, Ali.
Báilale, Chopin, báilale.
So I'm at 260 push-ups. I don't know what the time is. What's the time? 12 minutes? 13 minutes? I'm doing endurance-based push-ups. As many as I can in an hour. Without dropping, without resting. Every time I do a set of 10 with this button. You remember earlier that I was saying that there's something about the beginning phase where my body starts hurting, my mind's like, you gotta quit. I think I'm coming out of that. This is feeling more manageable now. It only took 280 push-ups to get there. Last time I did this, I did more than 1,400. I have a reel about it. But I'm live streaming because people want receipts. People think that I'm lying about this, that I'm actually doing it. They say it's AI, they say it's Photoshop. Oh, hell yeah. Invite your friend. hey, trying to get a friend of mine to come watch. Yeah, let's make it a party. It's a party up here. Yeah, I'm at this place in LA called Culver City Stairs. It's a spot near Culver City, so between downtown and Santa Monica. It's a really good local spot that people come hike to. There's these stairs. It's about like 250 stairs, and people just go up and down, up and down. It's crazy. So I'm at the top of that. So my price of admission just to do push-ups is climbing the stairs. $300. $310.
I want to do one more. So by the time you're back in.
Excited. Hello. Yeah, man, the last time that I did this, I did it at a gym. I was in the corner just because I was filming and I didn't want to be one of those people. Because, you know, is there an expectation of privacy at a gym? Yes and no, right? Anyway, anytime that I would record in the gym, I'd be very respectful of people. I would try to blur people. Hold up, let me do this set. 320. Yeah, so at the gym I would record stuff. And if someone's in the back just sitting on a machine looking lazy, I don't want to put them on blast. So usually I would edit that out, or I'd apply a background filter just to blur people out. So this time that I did the endurance push-ups, I just picked a corner, nothing in the background. I like having things in the background again because people think that I'm editing this shit. People think that I'm lying about what I'm doing. I'm not lying. So I'm going live. I'm going live with my planks. I can do a 4-hour plank, by the way. People don't believe that either. Even though I have video evidence online. $330. Yeah, and I have this watch here. I use this as a tool. So it has an EMOM setting. EMOM is the acronym for every minute on the minute. And so if you have a Garmin, you probably have an EMOM kind of app in it. Hold up. Yeah, so if you have a EMOM app, so what it does is you set the number of rounds that you want to do, and every minute it beeps. And this is how I do a big numbers with my pull-ups. For example, where I say I'm just going to do 8 pull-ups every minute on the minute, and then it kind of just keeps me accountable, right? Every time it beeps, got to give you another 8. Every time it beeps, got to give you another 8. It's a great tool for doing big numbers, a lot of volume. Hold on, Alex, I'll read your comment right now. Let me do another set. So you say, yeah, I understand the balance between making the video interesting and respecting people around you. I think you're doing well, man. I'm fucking super impressed and inspired. Oh, thanks, man. It means a lot coming from you, to be honest. You're a guy I really respect, so keep the feedback coming. You also have to give me the bad, okay? Maybe don't put it in this chat. DM me. Yes, I'm starting to grow a YouTube channel. And on the YouTube channel, it's funny, right? Because like I'm condensing a 4-hour plank into 20 seconds because people don't have attention span. Plus, people are never gonna watch a 4-hour video, right? And people go, wait, you're moving a lot. I'm like, no fucking shit, I'm condensing 4 hours. 4 hours into 20 seconds. Do you not know math? I mean, if you take any clip in real time, any 1-minute clip, I'm basically like this. But of course, when you kind of condense it all, of course I'm gonna move little by little. Hold up. Alright, hold up, I gotta come over here to read this. I'm gonna start writing really long, complicated things to make your life impossible. Nah, man. All love and respect. I gotta follow your YouTube channel. Oh, thanks, man. Post a 4-hour video, dude. Do both. Idiots. Don't get distracted by haters. You know what's interesting is now, with this kind of like do hard things kind of mission that I have, everything is fuel. Haters are fuel. I love it. I love proving the haters wrong. This other day, hold up. Yeah, so this other day, I was doing a 1,000 pull-up session at the gym. It took about 2 hours. And I think I talked about it, or I wrote about it. But basically, people were asking about my motivations. And going in, I didn't really have many motivations. I just did what I had to do. I got to work. And then I started struggling a little bit. There happened to be these people that don't like me very much at the gym. And guess what? I turned that negative energy. I'm like, oh yeah, you fuckers are watching me right now. I love it. Guess what? You guys are coming in, warming up, stretching out, gossiping about what happened on the weekend. I'm already 700 pull-ups in. When I was doing these pull-ups with these haters, you know, they come in, they're doing their thing, they're too cool for school, they're pretending like they're not watching you, but there's mirrors. There's mirrors, and you can see they're like jaw wide open, right? They're like, this guy's still going. So anything negative, I've learned to use as fuel. And it's very true for the YouTube comments too. On YouTube, I feel like I get more trolls, but I also get a lot more kind of like potential passionate followers. So. Hello. You can join me if you want.
Oh, I'm good right now. Thank you, man.
Let's see. I respect that gyms intimidated me my entire life, and body reflects that. Dude, with the gyms, I don't know, man. I think the gym culture has changed a lot, to be honest. I think back then when there was just more dumbbells, more free weights, I think it was a lot more intimidating when I was in my 20s, for example. Now with like all these fitness classes, pulley machines, YouTube tutorials, I think most gyms are a lot more embracing, to be honest. There's never been a better time to get after it. Follow your path, your audience will come naturally. Yes. So I was on a podcast this last Friday. It's the second podcast that I do. It'll probably come out maybe a month from now. I don't know how long they take in post. But there's a book that really inspired me to kind of embrace my inner obsession. There's a guy, Grant Cardone. He wrote a book called Be Obsessed or Be Average. Hold on. Yeah, Be Obsessed or Be Average. This is the 10X guy, the real estate guy. You've probably seen him online. This guy in his book, Be Obsessed or Be Average, he talks about, like, at the end of the day, you should embrace your inner obsession. And you should feel it, and you shouldn't be ashamed of it. He talks about how there's all these structures in society where, for whatever reason, people try to revert you back to the mean. Everybody wants everyone to be average, right? And we all know that. We all know. Thanks for the little fire emojis. So in some cases, right, there's haters and people don't want you to be doing better than them. But it's not just that. I mean, the haters exist. Crabs in a bucket. Every time you want to come out of the bucket, crabs pull you back in, right? I mean, that's kind of like what haters do. But also, people that love you also bring you back to the average. I gave an example on the podcast about the first time that I ran the Grand Canyon, this hike called Rim to Rim to Rim, where you start on the south side of the rim, you go all the way down, all the way across, you come all the way up, come down, all the way back, and you come up a different way. It kind of looks like a wishbone. They call that Rim to Rim to Rim. It's about 50 miles, and it's about 12,000 feet of vertical gain. Hold on. And in that case, it was my mom. It was my mom that was keeping me from doing exceptional things. She started planting these seeds of doubt in my head. She was saying things like, hey, you know, it's dangerous. And so she's trying to keep me average, but guess what? This is my mom. My mom loves me, right? And it's crazy that there's these societal systems that try to keep people average. But it's up to you to embrace your inner passions and to not give a damn of what people think. You guys can join me, by the way, if you want to do push-ups. You can do 3 push-ups, I don't care. Right now I'm at 450. 450. I'm gonna try to get to 1,000. Mark my words, I'll see you on Lex Friedman's podcast in a few years. That's hilarious. So I have another buddy who actually sent me a calendar invite last year. He was so impressed by me. He says, man, I'm gonna send you a calendar invite. And what it said, I forget exactly the subject, but it said, do hard things on the Joe Rogan Experience. And he put a date on it and a time. I thought that was pretty cool. And 5 years feels about right. If I do a set of push-ups and I don't click this, please tell me, because I tend to do that. That just means I'm not counting my push-ups. Oh, Antoine, what's up, man? We got the band back together. Oh, speaking of the band, I was up here holding one of my community planks the other day, and I had a little crowd gathered around me. It was just like a high peak time, and there was like a few people planking with me. And guess who comes up the stairs? Joel, JJJ Joel. And he sees a crowd, and he sort of comes over, and he's like, what's going on up there? He's like, oh my God, it's Rich. Yeah, I know, right? That's cool. Yeah, he's training for a half marathon or something. Yeah, I think it's a half marathon somewhere in, I think it's Disney. It probably is Disney World. Such a Joel thing to do, right? Shout out to Joel. Oh, the Sambas are great. Through trial and error. See, there's people up here getting after it. Look at this guy back here. Joel hearts. That's exactly the emoji I think when I think of Joel. All right. I think I'm gonna do up to 1,000. Yeah. It is and it isn't. You could do 1,000. Maybe not today, but if you start working on it. I'm at 480 right now. You know, when I first started, I couldn't even do 20 push-ups. And I thought I was pretty strong. I couldn't do 20 push-ups, but then I did 20 push-ups, and then the next time I did 25, and then the next time I did a little bit more, and then a year later, I'm able to do this. It's crazy. Like if you focus on exercising a little bit every day, you're gonna be, and you don't get discouraged, because a lot of people give up in the first month. And if you go past that and you're like, no, I want to be strong, I want to be strong, I want to be strong. A year from now, you're going to be the strongest person in your class. How old are you? 11.
11. Sixth grade.
Sixth grade. When you go to middle school, if you start now, woo, watch out middle school. But just remember, it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to do 1,000 push-ups tomorrow. But I guarantee you, if you start now, by the end of 7th grade, you could do 1,000 push-ups. No problem. But you have to want it. You have to want it. Did you guys ever see One Punch Man? Yeah. What did he do? Yeah, do you remember his training? What did he do? He every day he ran 10 kilometers. 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats, something like that. He lost all his hair, but he became One Punch Man. Where's my clicker? Sorry, I kind of lost the chat here. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes. Love you guys. So we're at 30 minutes. 500 push-ups. So I'm a little slower than last time, but I'm gonna pick up the pace a little bit. So you guys are coming up and down the stairs? Oh, that's cool. That's really hard. That's really hard to do. That's awesome. Was it your idea or your dad's idea? Oh, thank you. You got this. Thank you. Next time it should be your idea. You should drag him out of bed. Just, I want to go to the stairs. Take me. But you don't even have to come here to exercise, right? You could just get out of bed, do 5 push-ups, do 10 sit-ups. Even before you wake up, you're on the floor. If you do that every day, trust me, you're gonna get strong. It also matters what you eat. It matters a lot. But you're lucky because you have brothers. And when you have brothers, if you guys are all on the same page, you guys can all push each other, you know? Like I had a brother and we would challenge each other. And he got stronger because I got stronger. He was my older brother. Who's the older brother?
I'm the youngest.
You're the youngest?
Yeah.
No way. I thought you were the oldest.
Yeah.
But just remember, it all starts with you. You have to want it. If you don't want it, it's not gonna happen. Like your dad's probably telling you to do things like, oh, come out here and all that. But if you don't want it, you'll be okay. But if you want to be exceptional, you have to really, really want it. Where are you from? Mongolia. Yesterday, no, I come here and I hold planks like this. I do 1 hour plank and I have people join me. I bring 2 mats. This Korean lady, 80 years old, she planked with me. 80 years old.
Did you do the push-up challenge?
Did I?
I'm not sure.
Really? Thank you. Can you give me? Can you give me? Hey Nash, I got a better idea. How about you you invite yourself on this I don't know what it's called, but the IG Live. What is it called? And you join me for 20 push-ups. How about that? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon. I'm just kidding. It's confusing me. I'm not holding any fire. Was that 9 or was that 10? Fuck. Here, 10. Click, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, anytime anyone jumps on here, I'm gonna invite them to do push-ups with me. It doesn't have to be 1,000. It could just be 10. It could be 5. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Is Antoine still here? I mean, Antoine's a LA local, I think. I think he's still LA local. He should just be here live. What's up, buddy? You want to help me? I did this time. I put it here just to remind me. Yeah, so we are at 570. 570.
Ready to go?
So when you click, it goes up by 10.
Yeah. You know why? Because I don't trust my ability to count.
Every one.
Yeah, so every one is 10 for me. So 58 means 580. Yes, Antoine should come join me. You know who's gonna come next week for my 1 hour plank? A Yaboy. A Yaboy saw my last reel and he asked me when my next one was, so I think he's gonna come. So that would be pretty cool. So we're kind of having a little mini reunion around doing hard things. It's a movement, people. It's officially a movement. I'm still working on my messaging, but I boil it down to 2 things. This whole do hard things thing. It's just do something hard every day, and then just push your boundaries gradually over time. That's it. No home runs. If you've never run a marathon, don't try to go run a marathon tomorrow. Just go run around the block tomorrow. And guess what? Show up the next day. Run around twice. Show up the next day 3 times. Show up the next day. Maybe pick up your speed a little bit. There's a book called Atomic Habits, and in Atomic Habits they give this graph, and they say if you focus on being 1% better every day, there's this compounding effect. It's just like when you put money in the bank. Over time, the interest makes it grow. So the whole idea is, they say, is you focus on just getting a little better every day, 1% better every day. They say that by the end of the year, you're 37 times better in that one thing, which is crazy. What is it? Einstein said that compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He's absolutely right. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. Everybody's trying to sell you get rich quick, get fit quick schemes. They're all lying to you. There's these billions and trillion-dollar industries that are built around lying to you, because we all want the shortcut. We all want immediate gratification. The reality is, the only thing that's real is hard work. But it's hard work for a reason. was easy, everybody would do it, right? So the count is 620. All right, guys. See y'all later.
Good luck to you, man.
Hey, keep them motivated, huh?
All right,
All right. When are you gonna come to Argentina? That's a good question, dude. I've been wanting to go for a while, for a minute. But you know what? This guy, Hero, that I was telling you about, the guy that does all these pull-ups, I think he's onto something. Hold up. So this guy, again, this guy Hero, I wish I knew his handle top of my head, but maybe one of you guys can look it up and put it in here in the chat. That guy deserves every follow he gets, but he's doing a challenge right now where he's doing non-stop pull-ups, and he does one more every day until he gets to 366. So basically when he does a full year, he'll be doing 366 pull-ups without leaving the bar. So it's just kind of like I'm doing my non-stop, no-rest push-ups here, except with the pull-ups, he's just sort of hanging there, you know, kind of like gets a little movement with one hand. He just kind of does this, but he never lets go of the bar until he finishes his full pull-up set. Going back to what I was saying about Argentina. Oh, thanks for the claps. Appreciate you. This guy, Hero, he started traveling. He started taking the show on the road. So he's amassed this huge following in like Central America, South America. So when he goes to cities, he just says, hey guys, I'm gonna go to San Salvador. Help me find a pull-up bar. Help me with accommodations. I'm not funded by anybody. I don't have sponsors. And the people come out. Holy cow. One of his videos is amazing. There's like, hold on. Let me log my 650. Yeah, come out and do a collab. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, this guy, you know, every time I hold somebody on a pedestal, number one, they deserve it. But number two, I don't realize that I'm also on a pedestal. It's funny, right? Because I tell people about Goggins. I'm always pushing the Goggins thing. There's this one girl that I was seeing who would make fun of me because she would say, oh, you're Mount Rushmore. Your Mount Rushmore basically has Jocko Willink, Jordan Peterson, and David Goggins. He's like, she's like, you don't realize that you should be on that too. No, but I feel like I'm a ways away. Yeah, but if that guy would do a collab, absolutely. I'm starting to do more collabs. There's a guy who was in the chat here earlier. He's a local guy at Chidi. He's a beast, fitness guy. We did the Hardest Smile, if you guys saw that reel. That was a fun collaboration.
I'll show you how this shit is done. My chain look like away.
And then I started doing some workout ideas. I don't know, because ultimately the type of voice that I want to have out there is not necessarily in the fitness space. It's in the mental discipline space, because I think that fitness helps to get you there, but if you have your mind right, I'll help you with whatever I can to make it happen. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Well, you're a famous DJ now, so you got a lot of pull. Hell yeah. I don't know, so I thought this guy Hero, like, he's onto something, right? Building community around pull-ups. Well, for me, maybe I'll travel. Maybe I'll travel and do these collaborative planks out there with people. Maybe I'll go country to country. Maybe that'll be my thing. Because fundamentally, when I love doing the community planks up here. Mayan is asking how many push-ups are you doing right now? So I have 670. So my only rules, so my rules are just that I don't want to rest, you know, quote unquote rest. And what that means for me is I'm not putting my knees down to rest. I'm not coming up in a downward dog. I'm holding an active plank position. And when I'm not doing an active plank position, I'm doing sets of 10 push-ups. So I told myself that I'd go for an hour, but I think I'm gonna go for a lot longer than that. We'll see. Nah, man, we gotta talk more. Tell you my whole odyssey with my business. A lot has helped in the last 2 years. That's awesome, dude. Well, with you, you know, without giving too much about our personal relationship, I think once you started embracing who you really are, I think everything changed. I think you kind of, I hate to use the word, but manifesting and putting it out there who you are, I think kind of attracts the universe around you. What's the time where you live and where do I live? I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to wake up for Bill.
I'm in Los Angeles. Specifically, I'm at this place called the Baldwin Scenic Overlook. It's near Culver City. They call it the Culver City Stairs. It's between downtown LA and Santa Monica. What time is it? I don't know. It's like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. Probably closer to 9. Yeah, but the reason I'm going live for you guys who jumped on and for the recorded IG, it's because I post these reels that are, I think, pretty impressive. Usually they're endurance type of events. Usually it's me either holding like a long plank, like a 4-hour plank. Yeah, 4 hours. Yeah.
I heard that you're a trainer.
What's up?
Do you have like an Instagram?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's Do Hard Things 365.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, send me a message. Wow, Mayan says, wow, it's 19 for me. 19 what? 19-minute plank? Or you're 19? Hey, what's up?
Surprise.
What's up, buddy? Come join me. Come join me. Represent. Yeah, let's do it. Show the people. Show the people the baddie from class. I'm just doing push-ups. You can hold the plank if you want.
You still go to Equinox?
No, I left Equinox
Why?
this last month. They raised my rates. Hi. How you doing? I like your sweater.
Thank you.
They raised my rates, and I said, you know what? I'm doing too much anyway. And by the way, everybody says that I was the mascot of that gym. Everyone said I was the mascot, and then they raised my rates.
Because I would never, like, you're in the gym, he's always there. Yeah. I know, they do the same for me.
You know, I was like, everyone who works there, they're like, they should just give you a free membership. Because you like promoted, you're always like working with people.
Yeah.
I'm helping the trainers get business.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Oh, it's so sad.
So today I'm just doing push-ups. Shit, did I click
Like
this?
200?
I'm 720 right now.
Enjoy your workout.
Oh, thank you. Are you gonna come back up? You're coming back up.
We might.
Yeah, say hi to me when you come back up. Don't you get hand injury? Oh, that's a really good point. All right, so let me tell you my little beautiful questions. All right, so those two questions. One is, don't you get hand injuries? And fuck, did I click this? I don't think I did. And then, what do you recommend for people looking to start incorporating planks? Yep, good questions. Okay, so let me tell you my quick story about how I got to a 4-hour plank. So about October of last year, I said, you know what, I'm a strong guy. I can hold a 7-minute plank. So I tried that. So I tried holding a really long plank, like a 7-minute plank. And it was really, really hard for me. I made it, but it was one of those things where, you know, I was shaking, everything was hurting. But I did it, and I said, well, what if I just added 1 more minute the next week? And of course, like, I worked out during the week, but I started adding 1 minute to my planks on Fridays typically, but it was either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And then what's crazy about it is because I was pushing gradually, my plank hold times, my body kept up, everything kind of adjusted in my body, my tendons, my ligaments, everything was adjusting. Hold on, let me do another set. And I started realizing that with the planks, it wasn't the physical, it was the mental that also needed a lot of adjusting. Because every time that I would do it at the 10 minute mark, my shoulders would be burning, my mind would be trying to do everything in its power to get me to quit. It would have all this negative talk. It would tell me, like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing it today? You already worked out. 27 minutes, huh? Just do it later, do it tomorrow, right? But I was disciplined enough that I said, no, I'm gonna do it. And so from 7 minutes to 27 minutes, so for those 20 weeks, I kept on pushing every Friday. And the body kept up, the mind kept up, everything felt good. And then I had a buddy. I had a buddy, Dom. Dom's a cool guy. He's like, hey, you're sandbagging this. Why don't you just go more aggressive? And so from that point on, I started adding 5 minutes every week. So I went from 30 to 35 minutes to 40, all the way to 100. And to me, this was just a big aha moment. It was one of these things that said, wait, I was struggling at 7 not too long ago. And I started realizing that we are capable of so much. But the thing is, you have to keep on working on it. You have to keep on working on the visible muscles, you know, but also the invisible muscles that are the discipline muscles. Hold on. And so when I got to 100 minutes, I said, well, 100 minutes, 2 hours is 120. Let me just jump up to 2 hours. And then I went to 2.5, and then to 3, and then to 4. And so to the question about where do I start with incorporating planks, just start doing 20 seconds. Your form doesn't have to be perfect. Just start. If you could do 20 seconds pretty easily, do 30, do 40. But don't try to go do 4 hours the first day. You will get injured. So start at a place that's comfortable, but not too comfortable. Yeah, start in a place that's not too comfortable, push gradually over time. And before you know it, you'll be holding longer planks, you'll be stronger, not just physically, but mentally. All right, now the question about don't your hands get injured? Yeah, my wrists and my fingers are the weakest points. So every week for 10 months, I was pushing my personal best, my PR. And then I realized that my limiting factor was my wrists. So I felt like any rock climber will tell you, that it takes time for your grip strength to get better, kind of like your wrist ability to get better. You have to work on it, but it takes time. And so one thing that I started doing is I laid off the pushing my boundaries every week. I still plank every week, but I call them community planks. They're about an hour long, which is very manageable for me. And I do them with people. And I save my long planks for like every month and a half. If you send me a DM later, I'll send you a picture of what I use for therapy. So I bought a 5-gallon kind of container from Home Depot, and I bought about 25 pounds of rice. And so I have a bucket of rice, and I do 4 exercises, and I try to be consistent. I'm not always consistent, but I'll tell you right now.
Will you make me work for it? Sometimes that I'm a lot to do.
So basically, in this bucket of rice, I do these exercises. So one of them is stick your fist in. You kind of, oh, thanks, Ray. Ray David. Thanks for the finish strong emoji and talk to you soon. Yeah, man, talk to you soon. Hopefully hike with you soon. So I go one way, then I go the other way. I'll tell you the other two right now.
Hey, everything don't change.
Yeah, so then one is this way, one is that way. The other one is you come into the rice with your hand open, and then you kind of grip inside, let go, come back out. The other way is you go in like this, open your hand in the rice, pull it out. Those exercises have been pretty amazing. It's definitely made kind of like all the muscles, all the ligaments, range of motion, stability in my hands and my wrists a lot better. I mean, send me a DM, I'll send you a picture of what that is, but it's basically a bucket with rice. Now we are at 820 push-ups. Why don't you listen to music? Sometimes I do, but today it's kind of a party happening up here at the top of the Culver City stairs. You guys, I think I'd much rather kind of have a conversation, a dialogue with people that I know and my followers. Also, if I have earbuds in, I'm not really approachable. I've learned that when I've been doing my planks. Like if I have my AirPods in, there might be someone who wants to come and do push-ups with me, planks with me. And because, what is it, resting, I have an RBF. I have an RBF. I kind of look mean. And then I put my earphones in, it's like nobody approaches me. Have you always been athletic and strong is the question. I would say yes, I've been physically inclined, but here's my wisdom to you is I've always had a calling all my life that tells me that doing hard things, that there's truth in that there is becoming a better person, that all paths when you go and do hard things, especially physical ones, that is where the growth is, right? But I was talking about this earlier. Hold on, let me do this set of 10. But for some reason, everybody wants to bring you down, right? Everybody wants you to be average. The minute you start standing out, getting after it, people tell you, oh, why aren't you coming to happy hour? Hey, why are you at the gym on a Friday night? Hey, why aren't you getting hammered with us? And you know, I'll be honest, like during my 20s, early 30s, that stuff affected me, and that stuff kind of derailed me from my ultimate mission. And it's not until about 3-4 years ago that kind of started reading these books. I read Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. I read Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And there was these people out there that were embracing their obsessions and not shying away from it, right? And not listening to the haters, not listening to people that want to drag you down. And just like I was telling Nash, and Nash is like this guy who was in the chat, he's a famous DJ now. It's like the minute you start embracing your purpose and who you were meant to be, and kind of wearing that pretty openly, guess what? The world you kind of manifest the life that you're supposed to have. And so yes, I've always been athletic and strong. I've leaned into it. I've come out of it, but now, I mean, look at my stories, look at my story highlights. For the last year, you can see every single day of my workouts, and it's been absolute bananas every single fucking day. Every single freaking day. Sorry, there's children.
I didn't see you at some point. What the fuck?
Another question is,
When I did,
I've been trying to PR push-ups. Okay, so I have two pieces of advice for you. There's kind of this idea of just getting a lot of push-ups in, doing volume. You should try doing two things. I love doing EMOM push-ups. So EMOMs is every minute on the minute. So you get a timer. A lot of these watches, like this one, the beeping that you're hearing going on, every minute I get a little beep. And so if you can do, let me ask you this, how many push-ups can you do right now in one session? I'll wait for your answer. All right, I don't think I'm seeing your answer, but let's say that you can do 15 push-ups. All right, and that gets you pretty tired. So maybe with EMOM, you say, you know, I'm gonna try to do 5 push-ups every minute. And let's see how many minutes I can do. Oh, session. So session is just, what I'm doing right now is a long session of push-ups. But the whole idea is if you can do, let's just say 15 push-ups straight, then I would start with maybe 5. You say, okay, in this first minute, I'm just gonna do 5, and then I'm gonna rest. And then the next minute, you do another 5. And then the next minute, you do another 5. And let's see how many minutes you can do. Because if you start doing more endurance-based stuff, you'll be surprised how much stronger you're gonna get. Yeah, I call them sets. I call sets as just like a set of push-ups. It's if I do 10 in a row, that's a set. I might do 5 sets. That's 50 push-ups. Where are you from, by the way?
They did when I was here. No, we're not doing
I don't stress out. Fuck my chest out.
So we're at 890.
I need to get my reps up.
Oh, you want to join us? Come here, come join. Yeah, wherever you are, there's always growth. I can do a lot more. I will be doing a lot more.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
I see some people online that are just absolute animals when it comes to this stuff.
Awesome.
There were these people, I'm telling the chat here that there's this guy Jeronimo. He's from Argentina. He does pull-ups, and right now he's doing a challenge where he says, every day I add 1 pull-up until I get to 366. So day 1 he does 1, day 2 he does 2. Right now he's at 250, and by the way, he doesn't leave the bar. That's crazy.
We saw David Goggins yesterday.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, he's here at the LA for Summit of Greatness.
Yeah, that guy's awesome, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's great.
I ran with him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I bet that was crazy.
Dude, that guy is, what you see is what you get.
Yeah, no bullshit.
No bullshit, he's very authentic.
I like that.
Poke my chest out. Bring my breast out.
Who else was there? It was Cody Sanchez was there.
Cody Sanchez, Joe Dispenza.
Did you go?
No, I saw it, but I had to go to something else. One of my cousins, he sold out his first show on Friday, so I went to go support him.
Who's your
Shout out to Des Mother. They're a Las Vegas based band.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
but they sold out a show. I'm like, oh, I gotta go support them.
Yeah, do that for sure.
Yeah. It was a good conference.
Yeah, it was great. 2 days, yeah. It was awesome.
You guys got motivated enough to wake up on a Sunday and get after it.
Yeah.
Take this experience back to Omaha, Nebraska.
Is that where you're from? Nice. I was living in St. Louis for a while. Midwest. Love kind of the Midwest vibes. Oh, there's a guy here from Israel. Let's see. I've been matching you this whole time. I swear. Nash. Nash has been doing 1 for 1 with me. I believe you. I'll take you for your word, even though your camera isn't working. Alright, let me see if I missed anything in the chat. Where am I at? I'm in LA. I'm in LA, sir. I'm at the Culver City Steps, more specifically. It's right between downtown LA and Santa Monica. Mayan from Israel, you said you did July 100 a day, but then I started to hurt my shoulder, so I stopped. Okay, so that's a really good point. So here's my thing, right? With what I try to preach with do hard things is just start today, start now. Like you just gotta start moving, start getting after your goals today, right? You wanna, do you work at the moment? I will answer all your questions. So you wanna start somewhere that's comfortable, right? But not impossible. Comfortable, hard, but not too hard. You wanna find that edge, and you wanna start pushing that edge. So maybe jumping in and doing 100 a day, maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. That was good. That shows that you have passion. That shows that you want to get after it. Yeah, but the reality is like you're going from 0 to 100 with maybe muscles that are not fully developed, ligaments that are not fully adjusted, and so jumping into doing 100 a day, that's crazy. It's like me getting to my 4-hour plank by saying, oh, I'm gonna start doing an hour plank and then 2 hours and then 3 hours. It's like, no, literally, it took me 10 months to get from 7-minute plank to, I think to 2 hours. It took about 10.
Just a quick interruption.
Yeah, what's up, man?
I just wanted to get your name and contact and see if we could link up with you sometime.
Oh, for sure. My IG work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's do hard things.
Hard things.
365.
365, okay.
There should be a picture of a guy planking.
Okay.
That's my thing right now.
Do hard things, 365, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'll
for
reach
sure.
out to you. Nice to meet you.
I'm
I'm
sure
Rick.
Rick?
Yep.
I'm sure you met a lot of people. I'm Rich.
Rich? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Richard, but I go by Rick.
I'm Richard, but I go by Rich.
All right.
I'm sure you met a lot of like,
This is Lindsay, my lady Lindsay.
hey, how you doing? Good.
Hold the plate.
Yes. I'm sure you met a lot of like-minded people at the conference, right?
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Cool, cool.
Oh yeah. All right.
Thank you for
Let's
your
link
time.
up.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you
Take
guys.
care.
See you around.
Bye bye. Yeah, so it took me 10 months to get from a 7-minute plank all the way to it was like a 2-hour, and then from there on. But the whole idea is like you gotta go gradual. You gotta increase slowly over time. If I just went from let's say I wanted to run a marathon and I haven't run a day in my life, and I put on my shoes and I want to go sprint and I want to go do a 7-minute marathon, you're gonna get hurt, right? I think it's the same thing with push-ups. And so if you did injure your shoulder, obviously like lay off of it for a little bit. Let me talk about injuries, like training through injuries. If you look at my profile, look at all my highlighted stories up above, I get after it every single day. Have I been injured during that time? I have. But guess what? Every time I get injured in one part or I strain something, I want to pull back from, let's say like my PCL. I had a PCL issue after I ran a Spartan Ultra. I just started doing a lot of upper body stuff. And that's where I started doing a lot more pull-ups, for example. So I never recommend working through injuries. But at the same time, just because you're injured in one part of your body doesn't mean you can't work other parts of your body, right? It's like kind of like that mindset. All right, let me go back to the chat, see what I didn't answer. Hey, hello, Louis. I can't pronounce your name, I apologize. It's kind of hard to hold a plank. Let's see. Let me go through the chat. You're from Israel. I think Nash is still doing pull-ups. Sorry, he's still matching me on push-ups, even though he doesn't have his camera on. Nash is great, by the way. You guys should follow him. He's up and coming. Not even up and coming. He's a force, man. This guy's a DJ. He's played on some of the big festivals that you may have heard about. Let's see, do I work at the moment? I'm working right now, baby. No, but I think I know what you're saying. So yeah, kind of like the other side of do hard things. Yeah, man, I used to be an engineer, studied business. Dude, stop. No, Nash, you deserve all the attention. You've been working hard on your craft. I've seen you for the last 20 years working on the, what do they call it, the ones and twos? You deserve everything you get, man. Do hard things isn't just about fitness stuff, it's about everything else. It's like, I talked about my cousin, my nephew, and their band, Des Mother. Like, these guys have been working relentlessly, and you know what, do hard things. They've been working week over week for years and years, and they sold out their first show in LA on Friday. Same for you, Nash.
Same thing.
We need to have a nice long chat about life when I go to Argentina. When we get that collab with Hero. You guys can join me if you like. Come do I'm just doing push-ups right now.
Oh, okay. No.
I'm trying to do non-stop push-ups, as many as I can. I was going pretty aggressively, and then I started having a chat with people on Instagram Live. So I'm just like, oh, I'll take my time. But most Fridays I come out here at 7:30, and I do like a planking thing. I bring 2 mats, and I just have people like plank with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 7:30. So it gives people like an extra excuse just to like, oh, let me go walk the stairs and. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry. Going back to your question, do I work? I work every day. I'm working right now. We're getting after it. But I was a big company guy. Used to be an engineer designing products. Kind of worked in aerospace industry. Got my MBA, Master's of Business. I did business strategy for a while. Kind of working like the big corporate jobs for some big companies that you might know. Like I was at Emerson, which is a big global Fortune 500 company. I was at IBM for a little bit. And then I started working for tech startups. Hold on, let me do a set. Yeah, so right now I do consulting on the side. So I have a lot more flexibility with kind of my schedule. I still have to make money like everybody else. I don't make money off my social media. Maybe one day, we'll manifest that. We'll get there. I've been talking to some people about maybe doing product placements, things like that, but that's not a big focus for me right now. Maybe in the long term it will be. Yes, I still have to work. Yes, I still have personal relationships I have to maintain. No, I'm not working out 24/7. I do work out 5 or 6 hours a day, but that doesn't mean that I can't do everything else. There's one thing that I learned kind of working in leaner and meaner startups where I was a chief of staff, is that organization and prioritization is key. Yeah, so prioritization is key. You really got to think about what's important for you in life. And guess what? If being fit, being healthy for your family, being strong, being a person that your family unit looks up to, your wife, your daughter, your kids, if that's important to you, then I would prioritize it. And if it's prioritized, then I would try to get after it every single day. You know, what's funny is people say, oh, well, you have a lot of flexibility now. And yeah, I do have a lot of flexibility now, but it's kind of like a life that I designed for myself. You know, I saved money, I worked hard. I'm still working hard now. But even when I was at a company, about 3 companies ago, a company called Pier Street, I was chief of staff there. We were growing the company pretty aggressively. I was very passionate about what we were building. I was working 50, 60-hour weeks pretty consistently there. And this is for about 3 years at a time. I mean, there would be many nights that I would just sleep on the couch there. Oh, thanks for the hearts, man. Yeah, there was many nights where we do all-nighters there. I would sleep at the office because I didn't want to drive home and come back 4 hours later. But even then, even during those times, I would go to the gym in the morning. I would go to the gym at night. And so it was something that was super important to me, and I would prioritize it. Keep going, my man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, man. I'm your inspiration. Well, if you want, you can join me. You can join me and do a few push-ups on your side in solidarity. Are you planking there in winter? Here in LA, the winters aren't that bad, to be honest. So yes, I am planking here in the winters. I don't have a set schedule, but I think I'm gonna start doing the community planks every Friday, 7:30. It's a time that seems to work here for people. It's like a little bit before work, so people can come up here, you know, plank, come do the stairs, get a little workout before work. This last plank, I had a 80-year-old Korean lady that joined me. That was inspiration. You're doing 200 per day, but you're done for today. Oh, hell yeah. You already did 200 push-ups. I love it. Let's see. I have 1,010 right now. Oh, yeah, 1,010. So we're just gonna keep on going until we can. This started off as just do as many as we can for an hour, but you know what? We're in the groove. We're having a good time here. Oh, you're back. Hell yeah. That was fast.
And I have brought pads.
I'm still here.
Are you an influencer?
Am I an influencer? I don't know, people. Am I influencing anyone out there? I have a small but powerful audience. Let's see, this guy, I'm inspiring at least one person in this chat. All right, it's official. Someone said I've influenced them. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the people?
Hello.
I have a famous DJ that's telling me that I am an influencer.
You're a great influence, for sure.
You're in it though.
From Argentina, no matter. Worldwide, we got Israel, we got Argentina.
I mean, are they based there or are they from there?
From there, based there.
That's pretty late in Israel right now.
Probably like
Late.
5 hours? No, more, right? 6 hours.
What time is it?
Oh, we got a guy from Germany.
Oh, it's late in Germany.
Yeah, Germany. Go to bed, man.
Not out partying, but doing work out.
You know, I actually have a cousin who lives in Germany. I gotta go visit. We got a guy in San Diego. San Diego in the house.
Too close.
Too close?
Don't care about it.
Man, he's a local. He's basically a local. He should come and join.
Bye, enjoy.
Thank you. See you later.
Or late at all. Yeah, I know. Like sometimes, like, you're right. You know, some people have your number and
All right, so the format of the session changed from do as many as you can in an hour. Your crew's up here. All right, let's do it. Oh yeah, Jersey. Jersey in the house. Morristown? How old am I? No, I don't mind at all. I'm 42. 42. I'm 42, and the reason that I'm doubling down on kind of having a social presence is I feel like I've learned a lot of things, and I want to save people a lot of time to get to where I am, because I think in my late 20s, early 30s, you know, I always knew that this was the right path, that this is where I had to be. But, you know, it's like society kind of pulls you away from that. I think in general, society, they want you to be fat. They want you to be depressed. They want you to be lonely, because that's how they take control of people, and that's how they make money. That's how they build industry, right? And so I'm all about giving agency to people. Okay, sorry, Germany, agency. It's just like empowering people. Like, people should be strong, people should be healthy, people should be able to help their family, their community, financially, physically. Nice, looking good, keep inspiring. Morristown is 45 minutes away. Is at the top of the shore in Jersey. Oh, nice, cool. I used to go out there for work. And then what country? Okay, so these people are talking about cities and states in America. Yeah, cool.
I just want to chill tonight.
Your birthday is 14.52. I don't think I understand that, man. So what I was saying earlier is I started off today saying, you know what, I just want to do a bunch of push-ups. Maybe we'll do. Yeah.
What's your name?
Rich.
Rich.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. I want to follow you. That's why I like what you're saying.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, I love it. You too. Oh, random. Oh, okay. All right, so we're at 1,050 right now. Hi. Yeah, so I started off today saying just how many push-ups can I do? I'll go out there for an hour, see how it goes. The last time that I put myself in a corner of a gym and tried to do as many push-ups as I could, and now where I did 1,458. I'm like, oh, let me go try that. But then we started this chat going, which is really cool. So I'm not doing as many push-ups as quickly, which is fine, because I love talking to people. You guys are keeping me inspired, motivated, energized. So now I'm just changing it to, hey, let's just see how many we could do before the batteries run out. Oh, all right, man, get your sleep. Thanks for joining. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. As Wiedersehen. We're at 1,060.
Do you have breakfast?
I think that says an hour and 24. Is that right? 24.
You got it!
Oh yeah, we broke the 1,000. Yes, sir. Yes, we did. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna keep on going until the batteries run out.
I'm like, okay, we gotta wait.
Or until I get tired.
Turn around and look.
Or until we run out of coconut water. It's been awesome chatting and supporting you. This is incredible. Keep it up. Love you, brother. Yes, sir. Nash, famous Argentina DJ. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you, brother. We're at 1,100. I think I'm gonna do this type of format again on maybe on Wednesday. We'll see. If I do it on Wednesday, I'll post a story just to give people a heads up. And I'll bring some bug spray because I have these little bugs biting on me right now. Will I do a live tomorrow? I don't know. Should I do a live tomorrow? So I've been doing these community planks on Fridays, and I'm starting to go live on those. Before I just used to make these reels, but I think people really like the conversations that I have with people. I think a lot of people get inspiration. Also, the reels are cool, and I do the reels just because it shows the proof that I'm doing the work, we're getting after it here as a community. But they are, I don't know, they are kind of polished. It's like a cool soundtrack, but it's like, how do you condense an hour of video into like 30 seconds that people would watch, right? That's the challenge. So I think what I'm gonna start doing for all those community planks is just kind of go live, do what we're doing here. Those I do on Fridays. Every day you change what I do, like push-ups, pull-ups, squats. Check out my Instagram profile. Up top I have highlights, and basically every day I post a story of exactly what I did for that day. And I've been posting a story every day since September 19th of last year. So you can see exactly what I did every single day. My diet. Yeah, my diet. Good question. I do what's called animal based. It's pretty much carnivore with fruit, milk, and honey. I absolutely eat like that every single day, and I've been doing that for I think about 2 years. 2 years now. I used to do keto diet. Keto's cool. Keto gets you really shredded. You get good results, but it wasn't for me because with keto it was good for endurance type of runs. I had the energy, but anytime I did anything explosive where I needed explosive energy, like flipping a tire, sparring or something like that, I felt like I didn't have the energy. And so if you follow this guy, Paul Saladino, he's kind of the author of Carnivore Code, great book. That's basically the way that I eat. So yeah, so that diet, you know, quote unquote diet, is I do a lot of eggs, I do a lot of red meat, I do fruits, I do yogurts in the morning. So this morning I had yogurt, like fatty Greek yogurt, and a banana. I had some coffee. What else? I do coconut water. But I don't do a lot of processed stuff. I don't do, every once in a while, like, okay, so let me just get this straight. So 99.9% of the time, that's how I'm eating. But every once in a while, I do eat like rice. I do eat pasta, but not really. How much people put honey on everything now? Yeah. I try to think of food as kind of like when you put gas in your car. It's like I eat for the occasion, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna have a race. Yeah, I load up on the honey in the morning because it's glycogen in your system, right? It's kind of like the fast burning energy. Oof, legs are tightening up a little bit. They haven't moved at all. Woo. No, but I don't put honey on everything. I do put honey on my yogurt sometimes in the morning. Again, it depends on what I'm doing physically that day. When I do races, a lot of people carry like, you know, like the stingers and the gels and this and that. I make like little packets of honey. That's just raw honey that I use as my fuel source. And salts. I do a lot of salt. I kind of forgot mine this morning, and I don't feel like I needed it. But just eating sea salt is really good for you. It also helps with cramping and just water retention as well. All right, we're at 1,150. When we get to 1,500, what do we think?
She said, shut up, nigga, lay right here. Every time you start to feel the light. till we get naked. Said I take made up bottle water.
All right, 1,160. How are you, Wes? Sweaty right now? I'm not. I'm pretty sweaty. I'll show you my mat right now. I mean, it helps that it's a nice, cool day in LA right now. Oh, awesome, brother. I'm gonna get after it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's about, getting after it every single day. Thanks for joining, bro. All right, so 1,170. I don't know what the time says right there, but an hour 35. Oh, what's up, Rich? So we now have Brazil in the house. So Israel, Germany, Jersey, San Diego, Argentina. All right, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thanks for all the good questions. Appreciate you. Battery's running a little low.
What's that pause? Like you're on top.
We're at 1,220. Again, I just have two rules for this. One of them is you can't drop to your knees. You can't pike your hips up like a downward dog. So I'm doing push-ups, and when I'm not doing push-ups, I'm kind of holding this active plank position. Every once in a while, I kind of shake one hand out, shake the other, have some coconut water. But otherwise, we're doing push-ups. And every time I do a set of 10, like this guy. because otherwise I won't remember. It's really hard to keep track of numbers. So the way that I do, so if you guys follow my page, I do like these long sets of pull-ups. My little trick is I use an EMOM counter every minute on the minute. So basically this thing, it beeps every minute. And I just set like a number of pull-ups that I do during the set. Like I might say, I'm gonna do 8 every minute. And so every minute that it beeps, I'm doing 8. It makes it really easy to count. So if I do 100 minutes, I just did 800 pull-ups. All right, let's go. All right, so we're at 1,240.
How's 11?
I think we have Vegas representing. I can't reach my phone. You're requesting to be in the video. I can't reach my phone. Plus, I think we're coming to the end because the battery's running a little low. But we'll try to get to 1,500. I can see the comments though. So we had Argentina, we have Vegas now, we had Israel, Germany. Now we're a worldwide event. We had people from Jersey, San Diego, Vegas in the house. I saw Rio's boxing promotion here earlier today. An account with 100,000 followers, big promotions in Las Vegas. I had a famous DJ from Argentina join me. It's been a party. And no one from Mexico. Are they all asleep right now? I'm just kidding. Love you guys. We're at 1,260 non-stop push-ups. $1,270.
Oh, that's the baby. Thank you for sharing. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. Oh, shit, that's fine. Anybody got some extra ice?
There you go, Tito.
Sorry.
I'm sweating. I can't believe that I can't do this.
Good job. It's hard. It's hard.
This is my first time ever.
Amazing.
Oh my God, look at the view. Can I take a picture of this? Take a picture from me on your iPhone. Oh man. Take a picture from my okay. Say I did it. My first time there.
All right, so we are.
A good exercise. I see why people come.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's like a little hidden gem.
Right.
Those people that know, they come often.
Okay, I'm gonna start coming. I just gotta get regular with it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. I almost tripped up here.
I'm shaking Where you go?
1,290. 1,290.
1,290 today?
Yeah, non-stop push-ups.
Well, you got nice body too.
Oh,
by
thank
the way,
you, thank
so
you. I
it pays
appreciate
off.
you.
I couldn't do 5.
You can do 5. Absolutely.
I'm gonna try it before I leave.
Okay.
So I can
Yeah, you can join me. Absolutely.
I was gonna do that when I was in gym, but I was on here for my abs. I just wanted to do that. That's my sweat.
Yes, sir.
Really goes up.
1,300.
I'm so hot. They don't have the water fountain up here. So for congratulations, you made it to the top.
There's a water fountain over there.
It is?
Yeah, it's like a 4-minute walk. You just follow this little trail over here. It takes you to the visitor center.
God, is people in there?
There's a restroom.
What?
There's a restroom and then there's 2 fountains. Yeah.
I'll be right back. Hey, Brianna, I'm gonna go to the restroom. You gonna be okay? Don't leave me.
I thought I was gone. That's nice. But I was like 10. I mean, I'm pretty good.
We're not gonna. No.
1,310.
Might see high on I think I would go. No.
All right. I think we'll go to 1,500. For 2 reasons. One is I just wanted to be out here an hour, but then I got caught up with the chat. And 2, my battery's running low.
I don't know. I'm not really saying. It just felt funny because it's his tone. Picture over here. You want to do another one? You can take. Yeah? Go.
They went around.
You want to go downstairs? Let's do
My legs are getting a little stiff right now. Wish I would have brought my salt. Salt really helps with a lot of that. So what do I call this? Do I call it non-stop push-ups or do I just call it a 2-hour plank with push-ups?
Why are you running up? Because we went up and down looking for you. Oh. She wanted. She said, "Let's." I was like, "Please come down that way." She's like, "No, it's right up here." Oh, okay.
Yeah, join me. Come do it.
Take a quick selfie. You want me to take it? October 16th. Libra. Ready?
Yeah, my wrists are hurting a little bit. Kind of like the palm area. I'm trying to think why. I think it might have been because I did a 1-hour plank on Friday. And it's Sunday right now.
Show your dimple.
You could do them on your knees. Here, you could use this. Put your knees on this.
All right, you ready? Break
Seriously. No, I'm serious. I have 3 of them.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You guys want to go around or is that the stairs?
Yeah.
Because
We're gonna go down.
Nice. Good job.
We're gonna go down the stairs.
How old are you?
If you wanna go down
You're
the
5 years
path,
old?
we'll see you.
Wow, you're very strong for 5.
Go down the stairs.
How many did you do? Are you counting?
You counting? No.
You're not counting? I think you did like 12. Nice. Good job. You're 5 years old? When do you turn 6? October? Well, you're very strong. You remind me of my niece. But she's 8. She's older. Alright, so we have 1,370. And we were joined by people from Argentina, Germany. You can still borrow it, it's clean.
Oh, no, it's okay. Thank you.
We have people from Germany, from... Actually, I should stop talking. I'm gonna try to get to 1,500 before the battery runs out. I think I'm at 20% battery right now. $1,380. I know, right? Less talk, more push-ups. How awesome would that be if I actually get to the 2 hours? Let's do the math. 120 more in the next 8 minutes. What does this say? Oh, we got plenty of time. Oh, 9 minutes. All right, let's do that. $1,390. Are we gonna make it, people? I think so. That's roughly like 12 per minute. We got it. Well, that was a tough one. I think the less rest that I get, the harder it is. For some reason, my quads and the areas a little stiff right now. I think it's because I'm not eating my salt. Oof. 141, 1,410. $1,420. How much time we got left? Let's see, 6 more minutes. Aquí tengo una en vivo y esa no está grabando.
¿En dónde en vivo?
IG.
Oh, I do.
Ajá. Más dije, a ver cuántas hacemos en una hora. Pero ahorita ya vamos casi en 2 horas. Pero la regla que tengo es que no puedo descansar. Eso es lo difícil para mí.
¿Cuál es el the IG? What's your user?
Es Do Hard Things 365. Y tengo eventos aquí donde hago planchas. Traigo dos mats. Y yo estoy aquí por 1 hora y gente viene y hace lo que pueda. Eso casi los viernes en la mañana lo hago. Por si quieren venir algún día. Para su hija, me recuerda mucho de mi niece. Porque ella nomás mira y quiere hacer algo físico. Yeah. Oh, we got Mexico represented now. Mexico joined the chat. These are the last 5 minutes. I'm at 1,430. $1,440. More. What's up, Mexico? We have Mexico, Germany, Israel, Jersey, San Diego, Los Angeles. 1,460. $1,470. 30 more. Almost, Maida. We're almost there. Thanks for the encouragement. $1,490. What's the time there? Oh, that's cool. We're gonna finish right on time. Two. 4, 5. I'm gonna save the last 5 for the last 20 seconds. All right. These are the last 5. The last 5, and we hit 1,500. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. So essentially held a straight arm plank for 2 hours, and I squeezed in 1,500 push-ups in between. Woo! Oh. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Straight arm plank. 2 hours. Right now, I come up here usually on Friday mornings, and I do these community planks for an hour. So that's what I do to maintain. But I've held a 4-hour straight arm plank before. That's my record.
That's brutal. That's, I mean, it's one thing to flex on the pec, but that.
Just holding that, it's tough.
So you grew into that.
I grew into that. It took me about 11 months. But essentially, I started with a 7-minute plank in October, and that was really, really hard for me. Really hard. But then I said, if I could do 7, I could do 8. If I could do 8, I could do 9. So every Friday.